Hello, it's Aunt Beck. Today I'm going to show you how to do a fancy schmancy cake. This is fancy pants right here, let me tell you. You start with like a nice light blue color paint. And while the cake is still wet, you do the piping. So this is very pretty, it looks regal to me. It's a 6x6, it's styrofoam, core. I always do the spackling, smooth icing first, or relatively smooth, and then I let it dry. 24, 48 hours. Sometimes I don't get to it for a week, and it just sits on my shelf. And I have some blanks on my shelves that I can work on, but you have to sand it after you paint it. After you spackle it. You have to sand it down, wear gloves and goggles because all those little particles get everywhere and they'll get trapped in your hair too. So then I'm going to use a rose tip and a small star tip and a rider tip. And that is basically the tips I use. I use the same tips over and over again, but I'm going to start up at the top and I'm going to work around the top while the paint is still wet so that it just sticks better. Okay, so I'll do that top border. And then, let me see. Yeah, I have a picture of reference because this has so many piping that I don't know. This is a crazy design. I don't know who designed this anyway. Oh. Yeah, that would be me. So I'm a glutton for punishment. Okay, that's a star tip, shell border on the bottom, then a bead right before that, right on top of that. Okay, so then next, we're going to do these little swags. So let me just mark it. So it's like every 3 fingers. And, you know, you can use a ruler if you want or tape measure. But for me, this is good enough. I'll just do one over here. Okay. Then you do 2 swags. Then you're going to do a little teardrop. Start down and push up. Start on the bottom, push up and release. Then there's a tiny rosette. Start in the middle, circle around. Okay, and then you get your rose tip. And I lined them up, so they're all lined up. And you do the wide part of the rose tip at the top. And it should be like a little swoop. I don't know the technical names for all these. I mean, I've been doing it for 30 years. I should, but I guess I'm the 30-year rookie because I don't know the words, the technical words for these. Push, pull up, push, pull up. And then shell border. Right at the seam, you do the teardrop and a little rosette. And there you go. There's your fancy cake. It's also going to get a shell border on top and a little rose tip border will be on top too. I will put a picture at the end of this video of what it looks like completed. See you next time.